At Biohackn, we create and distribute many of the most advanced tools you will find right here in Dubai. From cold plunges to red light therapy to PEMF mats to hydrogen bottles, even compression therapy and also hyperbaric oxygen therapy. And all of them works. But today I want to share with you a truth. If I had to recommend just one daily ritual that gives you the most amount of benefits in biohacking, this all-in-one tool, I would say, is our full spectrum infrared saunas. Not because I don't believe in any other technology, we actually make them, but because the sauna acts up like a hub. It stacks multiple different biohacks into one single daily practice. And that's really what makes it one of the most smartest, most efficient, and the most powerful investment that you can make in your health. Here's what I see all the time. People who want to improve their health, they get overwhelmed by so many options. They start researching and suddenly they find 100 different devices out there, so many supplements, so many different hacks. One day it's red light therapy. The next day it's cold plunges. Then someone tells you buy a PEMF mat or have some detox tea, or maybe spend thousands of dirhams on anti-aging treatments which might not even work. It's so confusing and overall it's expensive. So many people stack up a lot of devices and they never use it. Does that sound familiar? That is why the sauna is so powerful. It's not just another biohack, it's actually a consolidator. It combines multiple different biohacks in one single daily practice that you can stick to consistently, because at the end of the day, it's not the hack that you have that matters, it's the hack that you use that matters. Let's talk about detox. A lot of people use green juices, supplements, or even fasting, and I am really sure those things work. But the truth is, your body is overwhelmed. We live in Dubai. Unfortunately, we're surrounded by air pollution, plastics, pesticides, heavy metals, and your liver and your kidney are really working overtime. So what happens when your toxic load gets too high? Your body hides those toxins into fat cells. These are like, they store the toxins. They're out of sight, but you're still in danger. And infrared saunas is one of those things that can mobilize and remove these fat stored toxins. Here's why infrared works, because it penetrates really deep into your cells. So much deep that it mobilizes heavy metals like mercury, arsenic, and lead. It also removes plastics like BPA, and then you excrete them through your sweat. It's not just the hype. Studies also show that sweat from an infrared saunas have higher amounts of toxins when you compare it to sweat from exercise or steam rooms. And yes, you can spend money on detox powders and supplements, but when you have a sauna, you can do it much faster. Let's talk about a different topic, about your heart. Everyone knows that exercise is essential, but here's the secret most people don't realize. Sitting in a sauna gives you the same cardiovascular workout just like a regular workout. Your core temperature rises, and then your heart rate rises, your circulation rises, your blood vessels, they dilate. In fact, a 30-minute sauna session can burn up to 300 all the way up to 600 calories. That's the same as running or cycling, but the difference is you don't have any impact in your joints. There, you don't need so much time for recovery, and most of the time you're lying down or sitting still, but your cardiovascular system is really working hard. That's a biohack. That's why regular sauna users often improve their heart conditions and even improve their blood pressure. It's like getting a cardio in on the days that you don't even need cardio or don't even feel like you need cardio. Your sauna does all of that for you. And here's the benefit that surprises most people. At Biohackn, we also produce some of the most powerful red light therapy machines in the region. And I love red light therapy. Red light therapy is great for skin health, recovery, and cellular energy. But did you know, when you sit in a full spectrum infrared sauna, you're already getting the red light? That's because near infrared light wavelength in the Biohackn sauna acts just like a red light therapy panel. It stimulates your mitochondria. Those are the energy producing factories of your cell, which make more ATP. This means you make more energy, you get faster recovery, you get healthier skin, and you're smart here. So we also build red light therapy in all of our saunas, and it helps you much more than a red light therapy panel. Then let's talk about stress. You heard of the fight or flight mode? Most people in Dubai, we're stuck in it. We have high work pressure, long traffic hours, always using our screens. That's why most people here cannot sleep, have a lot of anxiety, and are burned out. The sauna acts like a nervous system reset. Here's how it does it. It lowers your cortisol, which is your stress hormone. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your rest and digest nervous system. It also improves your heart rate variability, which according to me is one of the best markers for resilience. And in 30 minutes, you're going to get from stress to calm to recovered. I know a lot of people who spend thousands in adaptogenic supplements supplements, meditation classes, and usually all of those things deliver the same effect as the infrared sauna. And if you're like me and you love longevity, here's something for you. Sauna creates heat shock proteins. Now, what these proteins do is that damage and repair cells. Multiple studies have shown when you have heat shock proteins, it lowers down your risk of dementia, Alzheimer's, and even cardiovascular diseases. Instead of chasing the latest anti-aging drug or the supplement, look for a sauna. You can activate one of the most powerful longevity pathways in your body just by sitting in your sauna. That's why I call this the hub of biohacking. Now, the sauna, especially the Biohackn sauna, is an all-in-one. It can help you detox, it can help you burn calories, it has red light therapy built in, it relieves stress like meditation, and it activates longevity, not at a surface level, but at a cellular level. Now remember, we produce all kinds of tools at Biohackn. Like I told you before, cold plunges, red light therapy, PEMF, hydrogen bottles, and each of them have their own role. But if I personally had to choose one tool that delivers the most amount of benefits, I would never give up on my full spectrum infrared sauna. Not just me, there are many high performing athletes in Dubai who are making it a corner store of their longevity and wellness practices. Because really, buying so many gadgets, it's easy to do, but it's hard to use them every day. Instead, just buy one. Simplify your health, simplify your biology, invest in a tool that can combine multiple biohacks. Click the link below to know more about our Biohackn infrared spectrum panels and our saunas. Remember, we only install a limited number each month, so if you want to secure one now, this is the best time.